Falling asleep? He looked like a little drunk man. He kept falling asleep. It was really cute. What are you doing, Missy? What are you doing, beautiful? What are you doing? You comfortable? Yeah.
See my hair. I mean, like, usually my hair looks real cute on the second day after I wave it. Not today. Not today. And I didn't want to add more heat and flatten it, so I'm just kind of like putting a headband on, letting it be free. I don't know what this is either. It's like this weird bump. It's not a pimple, but it's like this weird bump. I don't know. It's weird. I never get acne on my cheeks. It's so weird. It came out of nowhere like last night. You might have seen it in my vlog. It's weird. My skin's being like funny. I don't know. I gotta stop touching it. So I have to go to Target and run some errands. And I'm really going to cut the fabric today. I keep procrastinating, but I really need to do it. So I'm really gonna do that today. Yeah, so I guess I'll just go to Target now. 4 patrol cars at the Target. There's always something in our area going on. Okay guys, so I swear Target is like, used to be so nice over here, and now it's like everything around us is just turning into like a dangerous area. So I feel so bad for police officers. So bad for them sometimes. So I'm so nosy. Y'all know that. Okay, I think as humans we're just nosy, okay? So when I went into Target, I saw the manager standing up there talking to an employee, and she was like, they were talking about what had happened, because when I first pulled up there was 4 squad cars in front of the store, and then there was one parked in the parking lot. There's just never a dull day. So pretty much I started going slowly through the dollar section because I was hearing them talk about what had happened. I was wondering why there were so many squad cars. Well, apparently this guy was trying to steal something out of the electronic section, and he got caught by the security, because Target has security. They have one of those little, what are those things called that you stand on but it moves? Y'all know what I'm talking about. I can't think what it's called. Whatever. So they have like a little thing, and they have their own little security guard. And he said something about normally we don't pursue outside the store. I guess he means like, you know, like some stores like Old Navy, Gap, places like that. I think Best Buy is like this too. The security person can stop you and be like, hey, you know, what are you doing or whatever. But if you run out the store with a pile of shirts or something at the Gap, they don't chase you because it's in place for employee protection, I think, basically. So I guess that's what he meant. They kind of like don't go outside the store. I don't know. Like I said, I was eavesdropping, so my information might be a little bit off. So he was saying, but when he ran and pushed that lady holding her toddler, so basically he was trying to run from security when they caught him stealing electronics, and I guess this woman was staying there with her toddler in his way, so he pushed them. Which is totally not shocking to me, because I've been in Walmart when a guy was running from the cops, like the Walmart near my house, and I got pushed to the ground into the ice machine. People like that just don't care. They're horrible. So I was like, oh my God. But he was like, yeah, when he saw that, he was like, oh no, and he chased him down. So I didn't see him in the store or anything that had happened. I'm like, they must have him in one of those back rooms or something, or in like the break room. So, because I didn't see any of the police officers either, I just saw all their vehicles. So when I was leaving, they had the guy, and they were trying to put him in the SUV and like hold his head so he wouldn't hit it, because he was like flailing and screaming and cursing at them and like spitting on them. And I was just like, oh my gosh, I feel so bad for police officers. Like, because I just think of like the days when like my dad had to do that. You know, now he's like not having to be on the streets and stuff anymore. But I just think like that's a rough job. While my dad's still a police officer, he's not having to make like traffic stops or stuff like that anymore, thank God. I mean, he has had to go to scenes of stuff before, but you know, he's not a patrolman. So I don't know. It bugs me. I felt so bad for the police officers, and they were trying so hard to keep this man from hurting himself when trying to put him in the SUV. Meanwhile, he's cursing them out, spitting on them, calling them pigs, like everything under the sun. I just felt so bad for them. Maybe it's like the pregnancy hormones, but it made me so freaking mad. And it took 4 police officers trying to like put him in the car, and you know, they were trying to be like super gentle, because like now when they do their job, like yes, there's police brutality out there, is absolutely, but most police officers are so paranoid to do anything now because everyone screams brutality. And while that is out there, not most police officers aren't like that. So I could just tell that they were trying to be extra careful so this guy didn't hurt himself, and it just wasn't working because he was not getting in that car. I was just, oh, he made me so mad. I think it was my hormones. But I was just like, man, those poor police officers. What a shame. And he's a disgusting human being for pushing a woman and her baby. Like, who does that? What kind of man does that? Like, not much of a man, that too. But I'm going to show you guys what I got, what I found in Target. It was a really good deal in the Halloween section. Okay, so I found this for next Halloween. I've been wanting one of these doormats for like Halloween time. It's usually $13 and I got it for $3. And then for $1, I think it was like $1.80 or something, I got these 2 like kitchen towels for next year. And the best thing I got, hold on, let me put this down so I can pull it out. I wish I could, look at Ralph. What is it, Ralphie? I wish I could have found this in my size. It is the Cinderella live action costume. It's a Halloween costume. It's really well made. It's usually $35. It was in the Halloween section on clearance. You guys, I got it for $10. And y'all are probably like, Heather, what the hell are you going to use that for? If I knew Tater Tot was a girl, I would be keeping this for myself. But I actually had got my niece a while back a bunch of princess dresses on clearance at Walgreens. Oh God, they were like $3 each, but they weren't this like fancy, like the kind you would find in the Disney store, you know? So I'm going to save those for her birthday, the 3 I got her, and I'm going to give her this for Christmas. Isn't it cool? I know we already got her stuff for Christmas, but I think I want to save it till her birthday in February, and I want to give her this, or even like, I don't know, like she has an Anna dress that her grandma got her last year, and she loves that thing. Like my sister-in-law is always taking pictures of her in it. So I was like, this is so cute. This would look so beautiful on her. But yeah, it's the live action Cinderella dress. I was like, $10, are you kidding me? I have to get this. So I think I told Justin, like, next year, all these Halloween costumes, they have a bunch of Disney princess stuff. I'm going to be stocking up on play costumes. I'm going to be one of like, as a kid, I always wanted to wear my dress up clothes to like the grocery store. My mom would be like, no, go change. No, if my kid wants to wear their princess dress to the Disney store, they're going to. So I'm going to have to stock up next year if it's a girl. If it's a boy, then I'll buy like fun Star Wars stuff and whatnot. I am making neat sloppy joes tonight. I was like, what the heck is neat? It is like a bean nut meat replacement with gluten-free whole grains. And then you use like 2 eggs and water. And I've talked about this before. I found it at my local grocery store. They have a breakfast one. Their taco one's really good. So Justin really likes the sloppy joes that I make with it. So I'm gonna go ahead and make that tonight because he's been like talking about them. So I figured I would make them. But for you guys that have asked about it before, like that's what it looks like. You can order it online if you can't find it in your store. But you can also make it vegan with egg replacement. But instead of cooking it on the stovetop, I put it all on here. and then I put it in the oven on 350 for like probably like maybe 14 minutes, and then I crumble it. It just works better that way. It gets kind of weird when you try to cook it on the stovetop, even though that's the directions. That's what it looks like. Looks just like real meat. Taking for a walk. This thing on my face is driving me insane. I don't know why it's bothering me so much. It's just like a hard ball, but it's not a pimple. I don't know. I wonder if something bit me. I don't know. These two are like really excited because we're gonna go for a walk. Is the light on? Hopefully he shows up. He's pointing. Do you see a bird? Oh, I don't know if I can get it. There's like two birds that are like landed in the parking lot and talking to each other. How dare they?
This is our parking lot.
Look at It's okay, Bubba. His fur's all standing up. What do you think, Littlefoot? It's just a birdie. Come on. Come on, let's go. All right. I finished cutting all of these burp rags that I've got to sew tomorrow. I just cleaned off my pattern because I've got stuff all over me. What I did this time was this makes my like table we built for folding clothes, makes a really good cutting table. So I laid everything out, and I have some scraps left. I could probably make probably 5 more of these, and I'll probably just make some for myself. But yeah, it made a really good way to like lay it out. I cut them all, then I put the pattern on them all and ironed them all out. So tomorrow I can start sewing. Oh joy. I gotta clean my ironing board. It's got like terry cloth all over it, but man, am I tired. I'm gonna go shower and I'm covered in lint. Go to bed so I can get up tomorrow and get this stuff done. I'm washing bedding right now, but I have some left to go put on the bed. Like this thing, honestly, it's making me crazy. Now it's getting darker. Is this like what is it? It's gotta be some kind of bug bite. I don't know. Hopefully it'll be gone tomorrow. It's driving me crazy. Anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.